All right guys, part 3 of this mini series where I will be going over the specific products that I use for my kids' teeth. There are 4 things I use for my kids' teeth to be cavity free. Let's talk about it. So just a reminder, this is part 3 of a little mini series I did about taking care of your kids' teeth. So if you haven't watched the other 2 videos, make sure to check those out. I'll leave links in the description below. So number 1, what I use for my kids' teeth, I have 2 kiddos, a 5-year-old and almost 1-year-old, is a manual toothbrush. I really like the Nimbus, or actually it's called the Nimby. It's a little child-sized toothbrush, manual toothbrush, has really nice soft bristles, so it's a very gentle experience for kids' delicate gums and teeth. For my toddler, who is, actually I don't even know if he's a toddler anymore, 5 years old, is that still toddler?
I didn't feel anything.
Yeah. 5-year-old, I use actually an electric spin brush. Once your kids have a whole mouthful of teeth, it becomes a little bit harder with their attention span to brush with just a manual toothbrush. So I use the spin brush, which helps me get all their teeth a little bit faster and not have to spend as much time before my kid loses patience and runs away to play with his toys or whatever. So Nimby, and then transitioning to a spin brush. The other thing I use is floss. I really like Dr. Jen's floss. It's made from silk, so it's biodegradable. It's not like super silky smooth like you think of Glide floss or whatever. It actually has some texture to it, which I love. But on a side note, for flossing your kids' teeth, oftentimes our kids' teeth aren't even touching each other, so I don't actually floss all of their teeth, only the ones that kind of touch each other, which for both my kids, their bottom front teeth were always touching, and now for my toddler, it's his top and bottom teeth and his back molars. Which is actually really nice because, first of all, you don't have to floss as much. Second of all, you're gradually getting them used to flossing for longer. Sometimes my kids refuse to floss, which I try to explain to them why we're flossing. I also show on my own teeth how I floss to get them interested. But that's actually something you can watch in the second video where I explain how you can get your kids interested in brushing and flossing. The next thing on the list is toothpaste. Again, I'm a super huge fan of Dr. Jen's toothpaste. For my kids, I use the strawberry flavored hydroxyapatite toothpaste. I have an entire playlist on hydroxyapatite. I love and trust Dr. Jen's brand because they really follow the science and they don't use any harsh chemicals or added artificial flavors or preservatives. So that's what I use for my kids. And then one other thing I incorporate for my toddler, not quite for my almost 1-year-old right now, is xylitol. I currently use the Zellies brand. We have landed on the cherry berry flavor as our favorite. And occasionally my son likes to chew the spearmint gum as well. But xylitol is a super helpful way to help stimulate saliva, help to remineralize your teeth, and it's a sugar that the bad bacteria in your mouth can't digest. So when they try to consume it, they literally just burst and die, which means no cavity causing bacteria in your mouth. So xylitol has been a game changer, 6 to 10 grams a day for an adult, probably a little bit less for a kiddo, but we incorporate it on a regular basis throughout the day for my toddler and myself. A couple of small daily habits we incorporate as well. After every meal, I give my son a little bit of water to swish with, just to help re-stabilize the pH that much more quickly in his mouth, especially if he's eaten something sugary, but really anything. Any meal, drink a little bit of water afterwards. We also try to stay away from junk food, super processed stuff. Easier said than done, especially with toddlers when it's easy to just give them a snack, but we try to have our house filled with healthier snacks, even though we do still have chips, but they're not like super artificial flavor and color additives. And then again, just a reminder, xylitol is a big thing that we incorporate into our daily routine. Again, if you guys haven't seen the other 2 videos in this mini series, make sure to check them out. There will also be links in the description below for the products that I mentioned in this video. If you guys have any questions or concerns, comment them below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.